let's kick this off. So we're really excited. Dave, Ghetto.
Yes, sir.
Is it just Boyles or what?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is really fun. We're excited to bring another different sort of experience into town. And the only way that we can do this is because we have some amazing humans, some very good humans, the Gumans. You guys have opened up. Very good Gumans, that's what we're going to call it from now on. You know, this is so fun that you guys have this, that you open it up many times during the year. It really brings community, together, and that is one of our missions. It is one of the critical, we think, protective factors to prevent violence and to build compassion. You guys really epitomize it. And so we wanted to give you guys a certificate of appreciation for being really community beacons. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Thanks for being great humans.
Thank you, Guman. You guys are amazing.
And as always on show days when people, you get to come in, you get to see everything came together for one of the brainstorms. They are so much fun to put on, but they're really stressful. And I was telling people before that if you came at noon, you would be like, how is this ever possibly going to get pulled off? And then you come at 3:30, you're like, oh, okay, wow, this is crazy, but it'll happen. You come at 6 and you're like, wow, what goes into those things? That's pretty easy. Nothing happens. So here's the deal.
That's depression. I like it.
I get up there and I forget half of what I'm supposed to say, and I make up stuff that I probably shouldn't say. And so I left out the person that thanked everybody last night didn't get any thanks at all, and I want to make sure that you guys know. Abby is our director of Synergy, and without her, we would have no Synergy. So thank you so much.
It's really my pleasure. I get to work for my best friends. It's awesome. Thank you. So hey, in the back, I am helping out and selling some of Sarah's CDs. Okay, they're $10, and there's also a little donation bucket there. Okay, think about that. And enjoy your beer, have some more beer, and then go back to the donation bucket a little bit more. Sounds good? Okay. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. So Sarah Morris here. She came all the way out from Minnesota with her lovely husband, and we're trying to give them this kind of relaxing break, but I think really we just sucked up all their time today. We're just like, we want to get to know you, new people in town. And we're so thankful. We're so thankful for Sarah. And, oh yes, hi husband.
Lexi.
And yeah, Lexi. I know. I'm like, do we call him Lexi? Do we? Oh, okay, because it's just such a sweet name. So. So we are so thankful to Sarah for writing this amazing song. It's really magical and expressive, and really, really let me get to know Avielle. And I never got to meet her, and I met her through this song. And it is very touching to me, and we're so thankful for her, and so thankful that she agreed to let us use it for each and every brainstorm, and that we had so many musicians come out. So we want to present Sarah with a little plaque of appreciation. It says, the Avielle Foundation is grateful to Sarah Morris for the magic of her words and inspiring music you can imagine brainstorm experience. Thank you, Sarah. All right, guys, please enjoy. Make sure to clap loud and drink a lot.
Thank you so much. That's very sweet. I'm going to start with a song that I wrote about our daughter, Millie, back when she was 2, and she was as a 2-year-old, contagious with her joy everywhere she went, and so easygoing, and we didn't know how we'd made such a delightful human. And then she turned 3. But the song had already been written. But now she's all the things all the time. So, and she really likes that I wrote a song about her. And when I don't sing her, she gets mad. So I would start out tonight with it.
Yesterday she said you only have one song about me.
Right. She's very particular. This is Brighter. Brilliant like a blue sky in January, dazzling but snow white on the ground. Ordinary things, they sparkle when you're around. Joyful as the birds in spring, humming a melody reminds me of your favorite song. From the bottom of my heart at the top of my lungs, I sing along, but I don't know the words, so you're laughing, oh, that's magic to me. And I'm smiling like a fool and hearing music, where noise used to be. You make everything brighter, lighter in the dark, all kinds of fire from just a tiny spark. Brighter, full moon in the night and the world shimmers underneath your shine. Brighter, easy like a warm breeze, barely whispering. Well, I can tell it's asking that willow to dance. The sun is sinking low, this perfect shade of golden hue. You take my hand, but you know I don't know how to move, so you're laughing, oh, that's magic to me. And I'm smiling like a fool at all these colors, in shades I've never seen. You make everything brighter, lighter in the dark, all kinds of fire from just a tiny spark. Brighter, full moon in the night and the world shimmers underneath your shine. Brighter, I like the way you slow me down, lift the shadows and show me how to see beauty. Anytime I want to, I just look at you. You make it brighter, lighter in the dark, all kinds of fire from just a tiny spark. Brighter, a full moon in the night and the world shimmers underneath your shine. Brighter, thank you so much. Thank you. It is good to write songs for people that you like, that you love, but the problem has been that when she hears almost any song, she says, "Mama, happy about. My guitar's not loving the barn. I am loving the barn. Hello. So I was talking about this earlier with someone. I do most of my songwriting through a group of people on Facebook where this father and his daughter, they hand out words on Sundays, and you have a week to write a song about that word, and then once you've written your song, you post it to Facebook when it's a brand new baby song, which at first is very scary, but now I've been doing it for 5 summers. It's how I write most of my songs, and I'm kind of addicted to it in I think a healthy way. But a few years ago, the word was trunk, and I was really excited because I had a flash. It was like the fastest song response ever, and it's going to be about somebody who went to lots of garage sales, which are they called tag sales here? Okay, well, back home, garage sales. And it was going to go, don't call her a hoarder, she's a finder and a keeper. She just likes a little junk in her trunk. I was very excited about the song, but that was all. And that's not enough song. So then I wrote this next one. She packs a cardboard box and a suitcase in the trunk of her car. An old backpack's riding shotgun, and the floorboard's holding her guitar. Oh, she knew what to take and what to leave behind. Yeah, she's good at goodbye. She's on the shortcut to the highway with the window rolled down. She rests her head on her left hand. Her ponytail just whips around. One look in the mirror, a few tears in her eyes, but they will dry, 'cause she's good at goodbye. And her heart has always been a hummingbird. Beginning has always been her favorite word. She knows to start something new, she has to close a door or two. Yes, she's been down this road a few times. She's good at goodbye. She's good at goodbye. Headed south on 35, there ain't a cloud in the sky. She's got her phone off beside her, so he can't call and ask why she didn't stay, why she didn't try. Lord, she tried, but she's good at goodbye. And her heart has always been a hummingbird. Beginning has always been her favorite word. She knows to start something new, she has to close a door or two. Yes, she's been down this road a few times. She's good at goodbye. She's good at goodbye. So the mile markers and the memories roll on by. She doesn't care where she's going, she just wants to know how fast she can fly. She can fly. And her heart has always been a hummingbird. Beginning has always been her favorite word. She knows to start something new, she has to close her door or two. Yes, she's been down this road a few times. Oh, she's been down this road a few times. She's good at goodbye. She's good at goodbye. At goodbye. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here. This is just so magical and wonderful. We don't have enough barns back at home. I'm going to sing a pretty new song. It's one of the more recent ones I have. For our songwriter group, we were supposed to write a song inspired by a newspaper article. My husband and I are avid Sunday newspaper people, as much as our kids will let us be newspaper people on a Sunday. I couldn't find anything inspiring in the news. I found lots of depressing things in the news until I looked at the weather section, and our weather guy was saying that in Minnesota at the time we had really poor air quality, and it was all due to wildfires in California that were messing with our air. And I thought, I know people like that. From far away can really mess you up. So that's where this song came from. 2,000 miles ought to be plenty of space. If I can't feel your flame, explain this lingering haze, clouding my view, interfering when the sky should be blue. Oh, ain't that like you? Ain't that just like you? Your wildfire raging through Mendocino, rising higher until the wind carries your smoke all the way to my lungs. Oh, look what you've done, it's hard to breathe. Even when you're nowhere near me, you always find a way to mess me up. And no matter where I run, it's never far enough. There goes the sun, sinking with the heavy air. The birds one by one struggling to fly somewhere. They can fly easy, their tiny hearts beating so fast, trying to be free. Is that how you see me? Your wildfire raging through Mendocino, rising higher until the wind carries your smoke away Even when you're nowhere near me, you always find a way to mess me up. And no matter where I run, it's never far enough. You're a wildfire. You're a wildfire. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna do one more solo song that I'm gonna invite up this brand new band for the night called the Dose Davids. Exciting, and the Dose Davids should be warming their fingers if they need to warm their fingers. If that's what you need. I gave them all the upbeat songs, so that's why we're starting out with some slow ones. So this song I wrote, it was summer songwriting challenge time. I mean, I had a week to write this song, but I had a horrible cold and I couldn't sing, so that made writing fun and funny. I was super high on lots of cold meds, so I always like to send the song out to the Afrin and the Mucinex that I was ingesting heavily. I wrote it like entirely in my head with the guitar, but like I didn't sing it until I made my little video, and then I pretty much lost my voice immediately afterwards. But I entered the song in this really cool contest, and it won, and it meant that I got to spend last week in Texas playing in some barns, and it was pretty awesome. So thanks, Afrin. You're the helium in my balloon, the switch that flips to chase the dark from the room, the swish of my skirt from a cool breeze that blew on a summer's day. You roll the clouds away, you're the cotton candy in my paper cone, whispers of sugar spun into foam. Each taste is a rush, I can't get enough. I'm a kid again when you're in my hands. Oh, I have a tendency to walk through this world heavy-hearted, collecting sorrows like stones. You have this effect on me. I'm light as a feather when we are together, and I thought you should know. You're a moonlit waltz to a cricket song. We're floating underneath the stars, I hum along. The pull of your arm shows me where I belong, so I close my eyes and enjoy the high. I have a tendency to walk through this world heavy-hearted, collecting sorrows like my balloon. My troubles seem to disappear as we fly into the blue. You're the best thing I've found. Please say you'll stay around as we drift back down and our feet touch the ground. Ooh. Thank you so much. All right, I need the Dos Davids to come and join me. David Wheeler and David Boyle. I assume you already all know them. I met them just a little bit ago tonight. And then I demanded that we brand ourselves immediately. 'Cause I can be like that. David Wheeler, I need to get one of these little stand
I know.
table thingies that you have.
I made these from a Chinese takeout container.
Is that all it is?
That's all it is.
That you just put like a
It's a
clamp?
Chinese takeout container right
Yeah. Because a lot of times I don't have a pocket, because I have a dress. I'm sure,
here. Because it is the mother of invention.
Necessity.
Let's do some tuning here in this cold barn.
Let's jam out some tuning.
Tuning song. Everybody likes a tuning song. It is warmer here than it is back home, so my husband and I are actually, I'm surprised we're not wearing just our flip-flops, because that happens sometimes.
So I have this little digital tuner, and I just stepped on it, and I played some strings, and instead of reading the note, it said, "Are you kidding?"
Try again.
Nice work.
Where in Minnesota are you from?
Minneapolis area, just a shore view is the current suburb. We both grew up in Roseville, my husband and I. And we moved a whole 5 miles north. So we're crazy like that. We did move to the our rival high school, so we're preparing ourselves for painful high school games. Yeah? So I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna sing it a cappella, and then you'll hear the thing. It'll be good.
Is this falling over?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Don't do that though. Don't take it literally.
I like the surf part.
I can hear the waves crashing. I can feel the wind moan. I don't need to stand on the edge to know what's lying below. Lying below. I can hear the waves crashing. I can feel the wind moan. I don't need to stand on the edge to know what's lying below. Oh, it's a long way down that face of stone. I can hear the waves crashing. I can feel the wind moan. The hairs on the back of my neck came to attention the second your eyes swept in my direction. Yeah, the night is young and the air is electric. Make the hairs on the back of my neck come to attention. How am I supposed to hold on to that so small? At gravity's insistence, I picked the path of least resistance. Opened my fingers and started falling, with no regard for where I was gonna land. I resigned myself to whatever lay in destiny's hand. No time for hesitation, I ignored my reservations. Opened my arms to make it look like flying. Oh, I needed a course correction anyway, and I've been searching a brand new set of words to say, and I've been feeling so damn out of place in my own skin. Now feels like the perfect time to once again begin. Oh, I gotta hit bottom, but I'm sure not slowing down. Even if I take another moment just to stare up at these clouds. With every exhalation, there's a flash of inspiration. Opens my heart and I start moving. Oh, I've been needing a course correction anyway, and I've been searching for a brand new set of words to say, and I've been feeling so damn out of place in my own skin. Oh, now feels like the perfect time to once again begin. Oh, I've been long gone, and I've been found so many second chances I've lost count. The only way I know is to just keep trying. Set my sights on the horizon. Oh, I've been needing course correction anyway, and I've been searching for a brand new set of words to say, and I've been feeling so damn out of place in my own skin. Now feels like the perfect time to once again begin. Once again.
Good voice, ladies and gentlemen.
David Boyle. This is fun.
Yeah, it is.
We're still gonna do a tour of Minnesota.
That's right. I don't usually get to go to a new town and pick up a new band. I like it. I used to live in Nashville with my husband. We lived there for 4 years. I call it the grad school of life. I was bartending, but that's like grad school. And when we moved back to Minnesota, I missed it just enough that it needed a love song. So we wrote this love song, my friend Andy Hackbarth and I. And we're gonna play it for you, and you're gonna start it. Right, David? With it?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm a little out of tune with it.
I love that. Streets are lined with green, the kind of green I only find in Tennessee. And I'm out walking through the blue, the kind of blue I Take a deep breath in. Suddenly it looks like the place I've never been. How can something so familiar make you feel like a stranger in your own skin? There's a time to fly, a time to land. Sometimes you gotta take a stand with the truth. And it doesn't matter where you go, it's how you love that makes you who you are. Thank you so much. We're going to do a song that I wrote back in the first summer I did for my songwriter challenge, and I was really worried that when my husband heard it, he was going to think I was leaving him. But when he heard it, he said it was a nice song. And that's what I wanted to hear. It is a good thing. I did make a music video for this song, and I made a music video for the last song too, and in the last one I needed a love interest, and my husband refused to play that love interest, so my guitar player played the love interest. And then in this next song's music video, which you're welcome to just press play on YouTube and just watch it like 500 times. Get those numbers up. I needed only the shoulder of a love interest and the hand, and my husband said he would do that. So that's who that was.
To alleviate tension in the band.
Yeah. What's even better about the one where my guitar player played my boyfriend was his ex-wife was the director of the film. And we were just it was just as happy as could be.
That is so Hollywood.
Right? Or Minnesota.
It's all the same.
It's all the same. I'm tuning because you all seem like such nice people. Okay, I'm counting us in, yeah?
Sure.
Yes?
Because you love to so much.
I love to count. It's my favorite. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Change can come like a lightning bolt, like a slamming door. Suddenly, what you had, you don't have anymore. Just an old memory of the way things used to be. Sometimes change rolls in like a slow dance. You think you're lucky 'cause now there's time for could decide which side I'm on. Would it take too much for you to sway me? Take my hand, touch my cheek, whisper something so sweet. Remind me how a look from you could slay me. Won't you sway? Won't you sway? I get nervous when I stand still, so to tell the truth, lately I've been taking steps away from you, coming up on an open road. Won't you show me which way to go? Halfway here and halfway gone. Can't decide which side I'm on. Would it take too much for you to sway me? Take my hand, touch my cheek, whisper something low sweet. Remind me how a look from you could slay me. Won't you sway me? Won't you sway me? I can tell this song's coming to an end. Tell me, baby, can you spin me around again? Halfway here, halfway gone. I can't decide which side I'm on. Would it take too much for you to sway me? Take my hand, touch my cheek, whisper something low sweet. Remind me how I look from you could stay. Won't you sway? Won't you sway?
Mr. Wheeler on the slide guitar.
Yes! I'm gonna let them take a short break while I do just 2 songs about my lonesome, and then you can warm up your fingers, and then come back. Does everyone have a good time in drinking the beer and all of that? I usually get to sing it when he's here. I don't know, did he go away? Well then that's just keeping it up with the tradition of the times I sing it when he's not here. He left. Well, he'll come back. Maybe he'll hear it like a siren song. There he is. It is the nature of doing this job when you have kids that he's got to stay home and watch the kids so that I can go do my job. Just like I do during the daytime. But he still gets love songs that I sing out to people. Look at us, 15 years in. We might not hold hands as much as we used to, but I've shown you my worst more than I care to admit. Look at us, morning by morning, you come up behind me when I'm making coffee, put your hand on my shoulder, brush my cheek with your lips. Oh, I've seen sunsets that rival you should know nothing. Nothing compares to loving you, to be loved by you. Look at us in that silver frame. We had tears in our eyes and smiles on our faces, no clue what we were getting into, but eager to begin. Look at us and our two kids laughing around that dining room table you built with those hands. I should reach out for more than I have been. Oh, I've stood in the ocean, suddenly breathless, as a wave upon wave reminds me I'm just a grain of sand. But you should know nothing. Nothing compares to loving you, to being loved by you. Oh, I get dressed up, I go out, sing my songs for strangers, and sometimes I worry that I give them my best when I want to give you my best. Oh, you should know nothing. Nothing compares to loving you, to be loved by you. Yes, you should know nothing. Nothing compares to loving you, to being loved by you. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to sing the title track off of my most recent album. And I wrote this back in summer of 2016 when politics were starting to get really heated up. Really? I thought they would. Well, I don't know. What I knew is that I would look on social media and people that I loved were getting angry at other people I loved publicly, and I just hated it so much. And it always, just made me think about how we're all more alike than we are different, which I believe. And we're all a little broken in our own way and in need of some healing. And so I wrote this song, and when I finished writing it, I was like, oh, we're going to start the album. It's time now. And so I have some copies of that, which I'd love if you're a CD person, if you wanted to buy a copy. If you're not, you can play it on Spotify 500 times in a row. You don't have to be there. Spotify, Apple Music, all they care about is numbers. Now, I, of course, care deeply about the connection, and I want you to enjoy the album. But for them, it's all about that algorithm. But anyways, I kind of had stopped playing this song out, and then when I was in Texas last week, I was in Austin on election night, and Texas is having a big deal election. I mean, we all were, but, Texas is really... that's right. There is something. Yes. So, anyways, it felt weird to be like, it felt weird and beautiful to be with people on election night. Usually I'm at home watching things come in, as if that will change something if I watch it come in. So I sang this song, and the other writers were like, that's a really good song. And I was like, oh, want to sing it more. Thank you. Sorry for that long story. I can tell you were something else once upon a time. And years of dust have left you covered up, while underneath you still shine. Well, I'm not afraid of getting my hands dirty. Well, I'm gonna roll up my sleeve. I'm gonna make you believe. Oh, people these days throw things away at the first sign of trouble. At the first sign of trouble, then they wander around, wondering how they're surrounded by all that rubble, surrounded by all that rubble. Well, let them run off searching for something clean and new. I prefer the broken things like me and you. Don't feel alone because we're everywhere. Hearts in need of a little repair. I bet you're tired of that heavy load you carry with you wherever you go. Let me help you lay it down. And all that devastation in your past will watch it shatter just like glass and sweep it up off the ground. I can't erase these scars that keep you from hurting. But what if it's enough to start with a gentle touch? Oh, people these days throw things away at the first sign of trouble. At the first sign of trouble, then they wander around, wondering how they're surrounded by all that rubble, surrounded by all that rubble. Let them run off searching for something clean and new. I prefer the broken All right, Toast Davids, I need you back. We got just a few more songs. It's a good name, right? Can you see the t-shirts already? Because I can see the t-shirts. Always be branding.
ABB.
That's right. My A string is just not happy with life.
What's on the dot?
We're gonna do On a Stone. Did you start this? All right. In the middle of the ocean, little battered and broken, I can hardly offer shelter from the wind. And the waves have left me shaking, the beating sun has faded, my colors and my walls are growing thin. Oh, I'm sure I don't look like much to you, but beneath all this mess lies a foundation so true. Oh, I'm gonna be the one who sticks around. I'm gonna be the one who stands her ground. In the end, I may spend my days alone. So it goes, I'm a house built on a stone. In the distance there's a shoreline, a bed of rock with tall pines, stretching out to touch the open sky. And although we've never spoken, I can tell that they're devoted for the years that they remain side by side. Oh, forever is such an easy word to say. So what a beautiful story when hearts choose to stay. Well, I'm gonna be the one who sticks around. I'm gonna be the one who stands her ground. In the end, I may spend my days alone. So it goes, I'm a house built on a stone. Oh, oh. Sometimes the cool of the rain. So maybe I'm lonely tonight, but how can I complain? No, how can I complain? Oh, I will honor the choices I've made. Yes, I will honor the choices I have made. And I'm gonna be the one who sticks around. I'm gonna be the one who stands her ground. In the end, I may spend my days alone. So it goes, I'm a house built on a stone. So it goes.
Thank you, Sarah.
Oh,
It's been a pleasure to play for you.
this is so fun. I want to
These songs, here's the thing. These songs are so much fun to play because they are so good.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
just it.
That's all it is.
Thank you.
And you can get them right there.
There's a Pink album. I'm not wearing any pants on the cover. Which is a weird vision that came into my head, and as soon as it came into my head, I was like, crap, I'm going to have to explain to my daughter that she still needs to wear pants in public. It was just a special day. I want to thank Jeremy and Jen and Abby and everybody else at the Avielle Foundation for being so wonderful to me. The Gumans for having us here tonight. Yes. This is beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to sing the song I wrote for Avielle. A few years ago, my friend Melissa asked me to write this song. I had done a Kickstarter, and one of the things that I offered up was that I would write a song for someone. And I thought that was a great idea. Like, oh, this will be super fun. You know, it'll be like a proposal song or something, whatever. And I did write a song for a proposal once, and it didn't work out. Yeah. But Melissa came to me with this idea, and I was, you know, I think an appropriate combination of scared and honored and all the things, because of course I never got to meet Avielle, but I did. Melissa told me a lot of wonderful things about her, and then I read about her, and then I just let the song happen, and I was so touched to hear that Jen and Jeremy liked it. Felt like it did okay, and then when they said that other people would sing it, I was like, I mean, that's the dream, that other people want to sing your song. And I've listened to all the videos, and they're all amazing from everyone that's done this song. And I don't often perform this song because it's hard to sing without crying, and so I practiced it a lot to, like, I guess kind of numb myself up again for last night a little bit, because guess who doesn't sound good when they're crying and singing? Nobody. Nobody sounds good when they do that. Except for Janet Jackson once at the end of her song. Again, she cried just a tiny bit at this ending, and it worked. That's the only time. Okay, but most people I say don't try that at home.
And Anne Hathaway and Les Mis. I mean, come on. That was pretty good.
Okay, so there's like a handful.
There's three. There's only three.
But I am not on that short list. But I'm going to sing it. I'm going to sing here, and I'm going to not cry, even though I almost just cried there. How about that? Okay. Counting fireflies one summer night, your face aglow with each flash of light. They might be fairies flying by, or superheroes in disguise. Will you keep changing your mind? I can imagine that moments like this made you believe in magic. The sun is shining, the ground is wide, it's hard to see, the snow is glittering so bright. We climb up to slide down, watch our words make tiny clouds of you, laughing out loud. I can imagine that moments like this made you believe in magic. Won't you tell me that story one more time? The one about the girl with her arms open wide. Paint me a picture, hold us side by side by side. It's one way I still hold you. It's one way I can show you. I listen to the stories you told. You can imagine that moments with you made me believe in magic. Thank you, David Boyle. Thank you, David Boyle. For being Sarah Morris and Dose Davids. Let's do it again. Let's get shirts. I think they look great. Thank you all so much for being here. Thanks to the Avielle Foundation for taking such excellent care of me and my husband, and the Gumans for hosting. This is beautiful.
One more, Sarah Morris, one more.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And the awkward silence.
Did you want me to play one more song? I was like, well, I was into Grateful Moon. Yeah. Okay, I'm into. My husband's making a request. Okay, I'll do one more song because he made a request, and it's my song about kindness. We need more of those. I had super pneumonia when I wrote this song and a sty in my eye. I have great stories about various respiratory illnesses that I wrote songs under. But what's amazing is if you go to so every song I've written in the last 5 years is on Facebook when I didn't even know the song. And I made this video just after the pneumonia diagnosis, and so I have this giant, and it's red, half swollen eye, and I'm wearing a bathrobe, but I'd had a show the night before, so my hair looked amazing. And I sang this song. One of my duo partners, she got pneumonia, and she wrote this super angry song while she had it, so it can go lots of ways. Thank you so much for being here, and here's my goodbye. It's getting cold out, and I don't mean the weather. Oh, there's a chill from the people rushing by, every set of eyes glued to some phone. The sun may be shining, but it don't seem to matter. We're getting lost in the shadows on the ground, standing in a crowd. We still feel alone. What if we lay down whatever we're holding that's holding us back? I think maybe we just need our hands free so we can spread kindness like confetti. Throw it up in the air, let it fall down everywhere. Oh, it'll be beautiful if we spread kindness like confetti. Those tiny colored fragments together work like magic to make the world beautiful. Call me old-fashioned, but I'm a believer that if you got nothing nice to say, there's nothing you will gain in saying anything at all. A little discretion Instead we keep asking who's to blame, fanning all the flames, making others feel small. Oh, I wanna lay down whatever I'm holding that's holding me back. I think maybe I just need my hands free so I can spread kindness like confetti. Throw it up in the air, let it fall down everywhere. Oh, it'll be beautiful if we spread kindness like confetti. Those tiny colored fragments together work like magic to make the world beautiful. Our words have grown louder and bigger while our skin's growing thin. Yeah, our hearts are hurting and nothing's for certain, but maybe the healing begins when we spread kindness like confetti. Throw it up in the air, let it fall down everywhere. Oh, it'll be beautiful if we spread kindness like confetti. Those tiny colored fragments together work like magic to make the world beautiful. Yeah, maybe we're just fragments, but together we're like magic. Let's make the world beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. You have a wonderful night. Maybe some more beer. I know it's a Wednesday, but